Hey everyone, it's Sami from Sami's Sweet Life, and we are going to look at Sneak Peek 3, which is the Lookbook. And I have one major thing to discuss slash be super freaking excited about. I have mentioned multiple times, I'm like, we're not seeing any sneak peeks of colorful coils. I had seen a couple of other of the affiliates or the creators, all the EC people, mention a colorful coil, never saw anything, never saw it in pictures. And I'm scanning all of these sneaky peekies and I missed the memo that there's a colorful coil. I don't remember it being discussed in the town hall thing. We were talking with Tanya, the CEO, and our affiliate people, the actual designers who designed all of the products. They're all in this meeting with us, and nobody's discussing a colorful coil. So I don't know how I missed it. I don't know if this was a last minute change to the plan, but it is not shown, as far as I can tell, in any of these sneak peeks that we've looked through. And I mean, I've combed through these with you guys just in video after video. So I'm like, okay, people have alluded to there is a colorful coil in some of the videos, like, hey, I'm going to be sharing the box that I got in a couple of days with the colorful coil, blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking to myself, where is this information? Is this going to be part of Sneak Peek 3? Can't find anything. So finally, there are some affiliates and creators who got boxes, and they're showing the first multicolor coil, which is like the unicorn one that I freaking love. I kept my two to Frankenplan again and again, and they're just like my ultimate perfection favorite colors, and I am so freaking excited about this. I don't know if they're using old stock or they reordered these, or if this was just a last minute change, or if they were just trying to keep this completely on the down low until launch. But they are freaking releasing the same multicolor coil that they took away. They gave us the sunrise coil last year, which was the one that was like a pinky purple to orange to more of like a bronzy gold color. We're talking the one that's purple, aqua, and pink. And I am so excited about this. I cannot tell you. Like, I saw it in some of the collab boxes that people were getting, and I'm like, no way. I'm so thrilled. And I got crazy hair done 2 years ago. The date on this is June 2023, and this is near the end of June when the 2023/2024 academic planners kicked in. They get a couple of days ahead of the month, just based on when when July 1st falls. And coincidentally, my crazy hair matched my colorful coil. And you guys know I was so excited about this. It's my favorite coil of all time, my perfect colors. I was totally sad when they discontinued it and came out with a different color, which is still pretty, but not like my 10 out of 10 choice for colors. And also, if you see, the comment on there was from Lynn. Hey girl, hey. A little shout out. She's one of my great subscribers. So you guys know I was like on the fence. First of all, I need another 7x9 daily duo. My daily duo runs out actually in June, end of June. It will run out. And that's the one I've actually been using on and off for the whole entire year. An editing note, I stopped using it because I got shingles in my eyeball, so I wasn't doing a whole lot of planning anyway, and I fell out of using a lot of planners at that point. So whatever planner stack I had for January and moving into 2025 totally went out the window. I need to do a new planner stack video. Now that I'm planning again, I'm in my daily duo every day. I love this one, and it's just such a functional one for me. And I will be getting another one when this one runs out. Since I got a 7x9 size for some reason, I really like that size. I have tons of older style ones that have the calendar, like the mini calendar on the pages. It's every single stinking page, and it just grates on my nerves that I have to cover it up, and then my planner gets bulky in that one spot. So I think I'm just going to order myself a new daily duo. The daily duos do not come with the multicolor coil. That's not an option you can get, but I also wanted a dashboard layout too. So I may hold off on getting the daily duo one for now, but you betcha I'm getting that new dashboard layout, especially now that I can get the multicolor coil. And I've been looking at this hexagon design, guys. I really like it. I just don't like the way the tabs look down the side. So I may cut off the tabs. I may put new tabs on. Sorry, I'm messing with my hair. You probably hear me moving the microphone around and stuff. I'm just wiggling around. Don't mind me. But yeah, I'm excited. I really like the colors of this collection. I also really like the bouquet. So I'm really torn about what I'm going to be picking up, but I know I'm getting that multicolor coil. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you guys might think I'm crazy. Here's a video of me showing off the Coil. It's the blue, purple, and pink, and it's just so good. You can see I've been listening to a lot of the Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. I also like Legal Eagle. You're seeing all my good stuff. Some of the EC folks, some anti-influencer influencers. Like they try to get you to not be so materialistic. I really like those. And then me, shameless plug. There's one of my plan with me is with a different planner, but I love this. This is, I think, almost 2 years ago at this point, because this is Wildflowers, and that was two floral iterations back. I think two. But I got really into the EC hourly. I kind of want a new EC hourly, but it will be calendar year EC hourly. So I don't know necessarily that I would need to order that now because we're so far off from the calendar year. Although it is an option, somebody had asked me when the calendar year planners come out. This launch, you can order a calendar year planner, but again, like they're going to have Black Friday sales and stuff. So I would say if you're trying to get a January 2026 calendar, or planner, maybe wait until like their Black Friday sale because usually they have a really awesome Black Friday sale, and even if they don't, they'll have little sales here and there anyway. So I would say possibly hold off on this time ordering unless like it gets you to free shipping potentially. It could save you money that way. Another reason to order early would be if you have one of those coupons from the back of your planner, they generally expire like April 25th-ish, around that time. So you could potentially have some coupons from your previous planner that you can use this week during launch week if they haven't expired yet. And unfortunately, I'll have to do a whole video on this, but I was devastated. I bought like 4 or 5 planners last year and I had tons of coupons. I don't know what I did with them, guys. I tore up my planner room last night looking for them, and I'm completely gutted. I looked for them a different day, but last night I went through like every freaking box, every sticker sheet, every planner in the back. Like, I don't know what I did with these. I went through every single Alex drawer, every piece of every Alex drawer, totally ripped up my room, could not find these coupons to save my life. So I don't really know when they expire, but I'm pretty positive it's after this launch date. It's generally like you get a few days. The old coupons don't expire before the new planners launch. So it gives you that like almost double dip. You get a brand new planner with a really good coupon to use with it. But man, I totally dropped the ball. I had no idea what I did with those coupons. I know I reorganized them at some point, and it was totally like a breaking point moment for me last night. Like I have too much stuff in my planner room. I need to do a big purge. I need to really reevaluate my spending on planner stuff, which is totally against this video because I am going to be ordering EC launch stuff now, but it's going to be something I'm definitely going to have to work on because it was horrible, like trying to go through everything and still not being able to find the coupons. I don't know what I did. So it was a big eye-opening wake-up call type moment for me. I will do videos about it. I'm not going to be like anti-materialistic stuff because I like stuff. I like buying the new shiny, and I just have to make better choices and use what I have. I flipped through so many sticker books and sticker sheets, and I was like, man, why have I not used all these things? I really need to use and love the stuff I already have and shop my own stash for a lot of things in the future as well. So it will change my spending habits here a little bit, and I'll talk about it in a video, but it won't be not getting my EC goodness because it's one of my favorite companies, like legit one of my favorite planner companies. I've used them for years, and it didn't start out being one of my favorites. I actually kind of ragged on them before they got quality paper. In my first EC videos, I wasn't super kind about it, and they slowly over time have turned into one of my absolute top favorite. Their quality's just gotten better and better, and so it's, yeah, again, top fave for me. And so I will still purchase at the EC launch like year after year, but other companies, I'm really reevaluating what other companies I take collabs from or I purchase from in the future because I really haven't been impressed with the TRP fiascos that have happened. So I'm going to definitely be using my TRP planners I already have versus buying new ones for 2026, things like that. So it's going to be a whole thing. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to have goals for 2026 and yeah, save it all for another video, but let's go hop into the actual lookbook. I've rambled so much in this video, but I feel like it's all relevant stuff. But I'm not going to order a 2026 calendar year planner at this point. I'm going to order something that starts July. I'm thinking an 18-month, but I'm so excited about this. I do not know why Erin Condren has not shouted this from the rooftop. I don't know why there weren't tons of sneak peeks of this, and this be a major, major sneak peek that they're bringing back this gorgeous coil. Like this, stunning. This is my ideal colors, my ideal perfection coil. I loved having it. I have franken planned this coil on multiple planners since, because we did get the sunrise coil for this year for the last launch about a year ago. And they got rid of this one. And I was so bummed that they got rid of this one because I really, really like this one. So yeah, totally pick you up a planner if you want this coil. I hope they keep it around, but I bet they'll, swap back and forth. It seems like every year they've had a different plan for this. But again, don't know why it wasn't in all the sneak peeks and they're shouting this from the rooftop. I did not see this mentioned in quite a few of the creator people who got boxes from Erin Condren. I didn't see a whole lot of people mention it. Not a whole lot of people actually chose it or were given this coil. So I don't know. I feel like they dropped the ball on this one because I think this is a huge selling point. People love the colorful coil options, and this one's gorgeous, just stunning. So definitely it's supposed to be here. It's supposed to be a part of this launch, even though they haven't mentioned it very much at all. I've seen people who got boxes mention it. But yeah, I mean, I was on the launch calls. I totally missed it if they talked about it at all. So anyway, enough about coils. Let's go ahead and go to sneak peek number 3, which is the lookbook. And again, I didn't see it in here. So that's one of the reasons I want to walk through this with you guys, because I want to personally see if it's actually in here. Let's see, can I make this big? I can. Okay, my video's cutting it off, so I've got to switch. Okay, I think I've got most of it on screen now, but we're just going to walk through it. Here's the main information you need. Monday is the day. I'm trying to put this up as soon as possible. Happy early Easter for you guys, or happy Easter if this happens to get posted on Easter itself. But Monday's the day, guys. If you are signed up to be an EC Insider, all you have to do is just make an account. It takes your email or whatever, and you can get rewards points to use on future purchases, and it's free to join. It's not like a membership thing where you have to pay money or anything. It's just getting an account, and then you can join a day early, which is awesome. And then the general launch is Tuesday. So if you don't want to make an account, I mean, you have to make an account to purchase later on anyway. So I don't know if it's different that you have to check mark that you want to be an EC Insider, but I'm like, why wouldn't you just purchase Monday if you can? So yeah, do that. I do have a new customer coupon for you guys. I think it's a $10 off coupon, so you can check that out. I'll link that down below. I will also link to this lookbook. It is down at the bottom, but if you click that See Sneak Peek 3, you'll be able to hop to it and see it, flip through it on your own. Of course, you can pause anywhere in this video and look at the various things on screen. I'm going to just go through this as a quick overview because we've seen pretty much everything in the sneak peeks. I do want to touch on a couple of things that gave more information in this lookbook, but otherwise we're just going to kind of go over it. I'm going to talk about certain things that I definitely plan on purchasing, and if I don't purchase it now at launch, it's going to be on my Black Friday order. I tend to hold off purchasing certain things until Black Friday, but this one says if you purchase, one of the perks of purchasing on launch week is you get 15% off all the accessories you purchase along with your life planner. And since I plan on getting the dashboard layout, I will probably purchase quite a few of the accessories as well, just so I can have them. I can review them for you guys in future videos, and we can talk about them well before Black Friday, when I think a lot of people will hold off their orders until Black Friday. So that'll give us some time to talk about them and anticipate more purchases for Black Friday. I did touched on these pens a little bit. We'll flip to that page, but it's not a chisel tip. The ones I got in previous years are the chisel tip on one end and a bullet tip on the other. These ones have the fine tip, and I've seen various creators write with them. There's samples in here as well, and I think I'm gonna get all the pens. I really like the color schemes of everything, even the 12 tab colors. There's quite a few markers that I liked, so I'll just probably order the entire set. Even though I'm a tab hater, it's generally mostly just because of this. You're hopping from purple to pink to teal to pink to minty color. It just looks disjointed to me, and that's my main gripe. It's not that the colors themselves are ugly, it's just the way they're done. And people have mentioned a lot of these are seasonal colors, so green for Christmas, for instance, and I get it, but I just can't stand seeing them down the side of my planner, so I will have to, if I get the hexagon design, which I do like, I love the cover, I love the hexagons down the page, which we'll see in this view. I just don't love the tabs on the side. They just look like, ugh, I don't even want to say. I don't want to be too snarky in this video because I love the designs this year. And yeah, I just hate the tabs so much. If they were just like normal colored or in rainbow order or something, it would just be way more cohesive. But like this, gorgeous, this, ew, gross. Don't like it at all whatsoever. And I'm not griping about the individual colors themselves because they're all very pretty. I'm not saying any of them suck. I just don't like how this looks on the side. Anyway, let's hop into it. Enough chit chat about just the cover and various things. So here we're seeing some of the same exact sneak peeks. I assume they take all of these pictures ahead of time. And my biggest assumption, my biggest guess for what happened is they weren't sure about the multicolor coil at any of this point because these pictures were taken long time ago. So I'm assuming they just decided last minute or they weren't 100% sure about it and they didn't want to have it in the pictures just in case it didn't work out for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but I'm not seeing it anywhere. So if I find it in this video, we'll know. But yeah, here's hexagon. Very colorful. I love this cover. I love this cover. I love this cover. I love this cover. This one's still pretty, but I'm on the fence about if I need 500 covers. We've got the clear folios. We'll see better pictures of a lot of these things. But yeah, the markers, all the coordinating accessories. I love the way that the hexagon design looks. I do really like the font as well. I was looking at the dashboard layout and I like the way they did the font and the colorful. Here's more looks at everything. I just really like this floral a lot. Also, we've got the ring agendas, which they have undated weekly spreads for the ring agendas. And then they have the just daily duo. But I like the way this looks with the dashboard with the colorful. I just like the pops of color, the color here. It looks good. Moving through, we've already seen all these things. So here's bouquet. It's like the muted toned down ones, but I still love this cover so much. I do really like these, and it is what the tabs look like on the inside, basically this tone on tone type of look, and they're really pretty. Again, all the accessories, the markers, just beautiful. Moving in, you see a little bit more, but again, I'm seeing rose gold coil. I'm seeing a gold coil. I'm not seeing a multicolor coil anywhere. It's nowhere to be found. Here's the neutral. Again, we're seeing some of the same patterns just in different colorways. So I assume we're going to be able to choose all the colors for some of these. It just looks good. The tabs are beautiful. The font choices are changed a little bit from canvas and they look really nice. Moving in, we're seeing more items. And they did say the focused line is going to be joining with the minimal. So it's like if canvas and focused had a baby, it would be the minimal line. I feel like they've really toned down their offerings. Like, first of all, in anticipation for tariffs and, business stuff, times are tough for a lot of people right now. So they're really trying to make really smart choices on what offerings they do have. And so things have been toned down. Like the sticky note packs, there were sticky notes for each collection in the previous years. There's one sticky note pack now, and it's a little bit different. It's got the tab sticky notes and then the long list sticky note versus the sticky notes that were very tailored to each collection and had lots of different shaped sticky notes. They really pared it down to just one. And then like these big sticky note pad with the tabs on the side as well. Again, pin loop, totally want the pin loop. And again, we're seeing rose gold, we're seeing gold. We're not seeing colorful. Here are the different layouts. It shows you in various colors of things. I'm definitely getting one of these. I really like the setup of this. I love my EC Hourly, but I have one in bold blooms that goes through the end of 2025, so I won't need one of these until calendar year. But I really love this layout. I've used it for years, and it's just my layout. When I think of jumping to something different, I tried out a sterling ink for this year. I'm going back to hourly in May. I'm just tired of it. I don't want to use something different. I want my easy hourly back. Of course, we've got horizontal and then the typical vertical. This is the 1.5 inch columns. And then here's the new layout. It shows you all the different components. I love the way the colorful bars are. It just looks so pretty. And this is a layout that I have wanted. I've looked at it in various other companies. Plum Paper Planner has this page with various other dashboardy side type things, and I never liked any of their options, but I want this page so bad. I'm so excited about this. And then all the goodness on here. I just feel like it's so functional. I'm stoked about that one. And then here is the add-on page. So there's various ones. You got lined, productivity, which you can't really see the greatest. I don't know if I can even zoom in, but there's different little sections on here. There's also some goal setting stuff, and then the budget one, which is just spending trackers. It's got debt repayment things, all sorts of different sheets in there. I am mostly just excited about these spending trackers because I am starting a little cake pop side hustle business. I got my food handler's certificate. So through the laws in Texas, I can run a cottage bakery out of my home, which is super exciting. So I'm going to be starting that, and keeping track of purchases and expenses and sales, all that stuff is perfect to have right in my planner. So I will totally be getting that one. And then here is the new, what used to be called the dashboard. Now they're calling it, what is it called? Monthly Productivity Overview. And we've always called this the dashboard page, but now that there's a dashboard layout, that gets confusing. We're now calling it the Monthly Productivity Overview. And you can see in the colorful, you get the same color. It's just a lighter version on those pieces. Same thing with the bouquet. You get the colorful bars, and then for the minimal, you get just white bars. It looks great. I love this nice monthly checklist. Just so great. You could put a little quote here, more notes and things here. Your like top 4 things of the month. I just love it. I think it's great. A great improvement. And then we've talked about these type of options before. Basically, A5 only comes in the Ring Agenda Daily Duo and then the Coiled Daily Duo. No weeklies, but the new and improved Daily Duo has a weekly overview. So you still get a weekly page. I was thinking about this. You still get note pages. I will link to my Daily Duo review because I did end up getting the brand new Daily Duo. It was one of the main exciting things that happened last launch, and I've been using it all year. I really like it. I will get another one. It also comes in the A5 size. So you have note pages built in, you have a weekly overview page built in, and then a daily page, including weekends. So I feel like you still can get away with the A5. If you want it to be just your one and done planner, you can still do that, even though they don't offer like the vertical or the horizontal in the A5 size anymore. You can still do a weekly overview page and still have that weekly spread. All right, let's keep going. Accessories. I'm so excited. They redid all the sticker books, which there's a really good graphic in this lookbook for that. You get the little sampler pack. You get the various other stickers that come with the planners, but you can usually purchase these separate as well. You've got the new like welcome pack. It comes with the postcards, the coupon, the black marker, which is awesome. Here's the Ring Agenda options, and also the stencil ruler comes with everything. It's a snap in or a clip in this case for the Ring Agendas. Also, I had mentioned this, May and June are included, but it's only the monthly calendars, which I think is great that they're including anything before July 1st, honestly. So I'm not mad about that. And then we got the markers, and it's 2 lines. It's a bullet chip. It's a bullet tip and then the skinny mini tip, and I want them all. There's the 12 pack, the earth tones, the pastels. I want them all. I like that they have the names written on them now, and I have the highlighters to match too. So I've got the chisel tip ones of I think both of these packs. This is totally a new product here, but I want them all, and they're nice. They're beautiful. I want all of them. And then we've got all the little accessories. So I ended up totally reviewing this pencil case. It's the ultimate pencil case. It holds your phone, and it can hold so many markers, but I have a whole review on this guy, and it comes in the new designs now. Looks like 3 designs for the pencil case. Also the premium planning packs. I talked about this in various sneak peek. I bought both options. They had a wisteria colored one and a blush colored one, and I bought both of them. I am using one and I use it all the time. I want this aqua one too. This is one of my favorite shades of any color ever. And then the pen holder, I told you with my Daily Duo, I have one fountain pen that I've been keeping with it, and I don't have a great place to clip it because if I clip it on the cover, it's a metal clip. It scratches this, and it also is so tight that it doesn't really fit on the coil. So I just kind of like keep it open, clipped it to a page, but it's kind of dinged up the edge of the paper. I'm so excited about this that I have a place to put that fountain pen all the time. It's just so cute. I want the pink one. This one shown here. Super duper cute. And I'm excited about that. This looks like the pink one that I already have. And I like these. I saw in so many of the affiliate videos, like I totally have FOMO, guys. I watched everybody's affiliate videos having total FOMO because I did not get a box this year. I was not part of the launch. I was so devastated, but I watched all those videos in FOMO and people are ragging on these, guys. Nobody's been like, oh my gosh, I love the premium planning pack. I do. I love that it holds a teeny tiny notebook. This one here on the front, they're selling, which we'll talk about when we get to that page again, but I love the size of these. A week's size planner fits perfectly in here. I have a couple of markers and various things with my reading journal in one of these, and I just love it. It holds so much stuff, and yeah, people are really ragging on it because it is like a thicker, chunky thing, but I love it. I want it to put a little teeny tiny planner in. Like that's my main purpose of using it. An A6 fits great in here. A passport size planner. The week's size fits great with some room on like the side here. Just amazing. I talked about it, showed it in a sneak peek video. So I'll try to link to that one down below if you want to see it in action. I love them. I cannot believe so many people are premium planning pack haters. They've really talked down about these, but I love them. I'm super excited about them. There's the blush asterisk one, and there's like the wisteria color one. I love them. I'm totally getting this color. I just think they're great. I've traveled with them, and yeah, it's great to hold all your little tiny planner stuff. You guys know how much I love a TRP tiny planner. So let's talk more accessories here. We've got the sticker books. There's a really good graphic that shows you like how they fit in here on a different page. We've got the washi tape fans, which also fit great in the books. We've got the tabbed sticky note booklet. So it's a little tiny booklet. And then each one of these has a little tab on the side. And they're just different like big notepad things. And here is the universal snap-in sticky notes. It's just one this year, like I said earlier in the video, not 3. So just keep that in mind. Keep going. Here's a great look at the new stickers, how, they're intended to use. Various ones fit in various size boxes. They fit great in all the different sections. You can pause on this, but they're just great. They really thought about how to use, which I felt like some of the packs in the past, they're very, haphazard shaped ones, and they didn't seem to have this level of thought put into them. So I'm so excited about this change. I will be getting all the stickers. And here are some planner folios. They have the zip folios. I've reviewed these in the past. They are not my favorite because they are very tight, especially with an 18-month planner. Like here, they're putting pens and stuff and notepads and a planner. It's hard to zip them up when you have all that stuff chunking it up. I have traveled with these for dance competitions so that all my stuff is contained, whereas like these clear folios, the edges are loose. You can slip out stickers if it's like going upside down and rattling in a bag. These ones do contain everything because they're zipped, but I would love to see them be like half an inch thicker so that you could really chunk them up and fill them with stuff without feeling like you're going to break the zipper. So yeah, these ones are not it for me, although I have one and I do travel with it sometimes. I don't know, it's too tight for me, but this is really pretty. I'm very tempted, but it's just one of those things that I do not pull out and use all that often. Whereas like during carpool and stuff, I bring this type of folio with me all the time. Just load it down with the stickers I'm going to use. There's one pen holder here, and then when you have the coil in there, I clip other pens to the actual coil that's hidden. Like the coils are right here on these books. I clip pens and stuff to the coil, and then I have one pen here. So I have a lot of stuff that I can bring with me in the carpool lane. And this is awesome too. The clear planner folio organizer insert. You can hold all your little accessories and things, and it's holding washi tape. And these ones are very thick boys, so you can chunk these ones up. I feel like they made these a lot thicker, chunkier than you can make these. The zipper really limits you for the size of these zip folios. And then the pocket dashboard. So I really like these. I love the big tabs across the top. And I have a set that has like a coral one. I don't know what other colors. I know the coral one because I've been using that one, but I totally want this because it has the pink and the berry color and the aqua. These are my colors, guys. I love this. They're calling it blush berry. I will get this set, and you can slip things in these pockets. So it's not just a tab. It actually can hold stuff too. So I will get those. They're super functional. I like that you can move them and mark various pages as well and keep like printouts and stuff with you as well. Such a good product. Now, this is what I wanted to talk about. They brought in these B6 books. They are calling some of these B6 Slim, and it's only because they're really skinny, not a ton of pages notebooks. They're not B6 Slim size planners like Sterling Ink and various companies have B6 size planners where they're like half an inch or almost an inch shorter this way. Like this part's cut off. It's a skinny mini thing versus this is a true B6 size. They have these little notebooks. They came out with these cover things a couple of months before this release or a month before this release. I saw affiliates get them in collab boxes, but I'm excited to try these out. I do want to try them with a B6 Slim Sterling Ink planner. I would have to purchase a B6 Slim planner, but anyway, I'm really excited about these. I will get this teal one. It's really pretty. And they're coming out with these Hexagon B6 monthly planners. It says Japanese inspired B6 notebook and companion monthly planner made with premium feather light Japanese style paper. Some people were calling it Korean style, but it's not saying Tomoe River paper. So I don't know exactly what paper they're using in this, but I want to do all the pen tests because you guys know I love TRP. If it's a TRP adjacent type of paper, I'm totally sold. So I'm going to be getting the various options for this to not only test this folio with B6 and B6 actual slim planners, and see what actually will fit in this. If you're a TRP person, this might be a great option, or it might suck, but I'm going to test it out. It's got a little pin loop on it, and it's just super cute. The colors are cute. I really like this teal, so I'm going to get various things to try out the paper and try out the little folio system option. And there's even more. But wait, there's more. They redesigned those snap-in bookmarks that I never liked, but these are like Oli clips, guys. It says on here, our new magnetic bookmarks are strong, holding up to 20 standard pages, including securing paper in your planner. Now, that's like an Oli clip strong, so I'm super excited about this. I love Oli clips, and these are like little tabs, so you can have the little tabs sticking out. Here they put them flush against the paper for each one of these, but I would totally potentially stick this part out so it actually hangs out like a tab, and like these are my colors. We got the pink, we got some teal, we got some aqua, we got a blushy tone. I want all three of these sets. I'm going to be testing these out, reviewing them for you guys, but I'm excited. Here they've written on them, so potentially you could write on the actual tab part that does stick out, which is an option. I may just cut off all the monthly tabs if I get a hexagon design and just use a couple of these wherever I want a tab. I don't need a tab for every month, potentially, so I might just do that. We'll see, but I'm excited about these. I love Oli clips. These look sort of like Oli clips, just different shaped, and I do like the little tab that can stick out. So that's a hit for me. I'm so excited to review that one. Now this is one where I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. This is framed photo art. So you pick your picture and you can get the frame. They've got the birch, they've got the white, they've got the black, they've got various sizes and shapes, various designs. So like the matte, it looks like you can change the color on the inside here. You've got the heart, which probably you can change the color, you can change the wording of all this. And now this one was a strange one to me because I'm like, we're a planner company. Why are we making framed pictures? But I actually toured their facility, and the sister company to Erin Condren is an art company. So they do art prints and things. So this actually is totally in their wheelhouse. We saw that side of their facility where they're like stretching canvases across frames, framing different art prints and things. So this is totally in their wheelhouse. They're very good at it. I've seen the art prints. They're super nice quality. So I have no doubt these are going to be really nice quality frames and prints. It makes sense based on what their sister company is, so they do have all the printing and framing capabilities already. So it makes sense to offer that as well. And we're at the end. So again, look at this. This is the one where I was like, what in the world is going on? We've got a silver coil, we've got a gold coil, we've got a rose gold, we've got silver, gold, rose gold. Where's the multicolor? We're at the end of this book, guys. It was not mentioned in any of the pages. Let's flip back, make sure we didn't miss it in a sneak peek somewhere. I didn't see a stinking multicolor coil anywhere, but all the affiliates, not all of them, a few affiliates received the multicolor, so I saw it on a hexagon planner. It's not here. It's not mentioned anywhere except the affiliates who got boxes, or I guess the creators who got boxes ended up getting it. And, we're not seeing it any of this lookbook stuff. It didn't mention all the different coil colors to choose from. Like all these coils are silver. They just didn't mention it at all. And it's crazy because they're showing the other options. They're just not showing the multicolor. They're not talking about it anywhere whatsoever. Yeah, guys, it's not here. So I don't know what happened and why it's not been talked about all that much, but it's definitely supposed to be an option. So I don't know. I don't know why it's not mentioned in any of the stuff. But anyway, again, coming back to it, EC Insiders, Monday is go time, and general launch for everybody. The launch starts Tuesday, and I'm going to be ordering bright and early Monday. I don't know what actual time it starts, but I've seen people say midnight EST, but then also I've checked things at midnight or 1 a.m. my time. Sometimes it's like Pacific time that they launch things. I've stayed up way too late, and then the website actually doesn't work all the way. Like the customization didn't work my last time I was trying to do a launch order like right at the time. So I don't know that I'm going to actually stay up for this, but my kids go to school Monday, and you betcha I will be right on there as soon as the kids get dropped off to school. So I hope you guys liked all of my sneak peeky goodness. I liked talking about it with you guys, and you guys know I keep it real. I'm going to tell you what I like, what I don't like, what I think's strange, all the questions I have about various things, and they hit it out of the park for me with the accessories for sure, with the new layout. I'm so excited they're bringing back that multicolor coil because it was my favorite coil ever, and I'm just so excited to be able to get it on new planners. It won't come on the daily duo, but I will totally franken plan myself a daily duo with new coils. Anyway, if you are shopping, I would love for you to use my link. It will be in the description down below. It doesn't change anything on your end, but it definitely lets them know I sent you their way and helps me grow this channel a little bit. So I appreciate if you use my links. And I think that's all I have to share with you guys today. I hope you guys have a great day. If you're purchasing things, let me know what's the top of your wish list. And I hope you'll like, subscribe, follow me along. I've got some day in the lives coming up soon. I have a couple of fountain pen reviews coming up soon. So I've got lots more video goodness for you guys. And I hope you'll stick around. Have a great day, and I will catch you next time. Bye, guys.